Alien Queen declares only a human will father. Her heir, the massive crystal throne room, fell silent as Queen Zara of the Veltharian Empire made her announcement. Her tall, graceful form stood before the gathered council members, her silver skin gleaming under the soft blue lights. Her large violet eyes swept across the room as she spoke words that would change everything. I have decided that only a human male will father my heir. The council members gasped in shock. For thousands of years, the Veltharian royal bloodline had remained pure. No alien DNA had ever mixed with theirs. Yet here was their queen, the most powerful being in their galaxy, declaring she would break this ancient tradition. Commander Lyra, the queen's most trusted advisor, stepped forward. Her own silver skin showed patches of concern as she spoke carefully. My queen, this decision will cause great unrest among our people. The humans are still considered a young species. Many believe them to be beneath us. Queen Zara's expression remained calm but firm. She had thought about this decision for many months. The human species fascinated her in ways she could not fully explain. During the recent diplomatic meetings with Earth, she had observed their representatives closely. Their passion, their creativity, their ability to overcome impossible odds, these traits called to something deep within her. The humans possess qualities our people have lost over the centuries, the Queen replied. They have fire in their hearts. They fight against all odds. They create beauty from nothing. Our children have become too comfortable, too predictable. We need fresh blood to strengthen our empire. On Earth, Captain Amy Rodriguez received the most unusual message of her career. The communication came directly from the Veltharian Palace, requesting her immediate presence at the royal court. Amy was a decorated officer in the Earth Space Command, known for her quick thinking and brave actions during the border wars with the Zephyrian raiders. Amy had shoulder-length brown hair and kind green eyes. She stood average height for a human woman but carried herself with the confidence of someone who had faced danger many times. When she read the message, she could hardly believe what it said. The Veltharian Queen wanted to meet with her personally to discuss a matter of great importance to both their species. The message gave no other details, but Amy knew this was not a request she could refuse. The Veltharians were humanity's most powerful allies in this part of the galaxy. 3 days later, Amy found herself standing in the same crystal throne room where the Queen had made her shocking announcement. Queen Zara studied the human woman before her with great interest. Amy was not the typical diplomat Earth usually sent. She was a soldier, someone who had proven herself in battle. Captain Rodriguez, the Queen said, her voice carrying across the vast room. Thank you for coming such a long way to meet with me. Amy bowed respectfully as she had been taught in the brief diplomatic training she received during her journey. Your Majesty, it is an honor to be here. How may Earth serve the Veltharian Empire? Queen Zara smiled, an expression that seemed both warm and mysterious. Walk with me, Captain. We have much to discuss. They moved through beautiful gardens filled with plants from dozens of different worlds. The Queen explained her decision to Amy, watching carefully for the human's reaction. Amy listened in growing amazement as the Queen spoke about her plans for the future. You want a human to be the father of the next ruler of the Veltharian Empire, Amy said slowly, making sure she understood correctly. Yes, Queen Zara replied, but not just any human. I have studied your species carefully. I have watched your people face challenges that would destroy most others. You adapt, you survive, you grow stronger. These are the qualities I want for my heir. Amy felt overwhelmed by the magnitude of what the Queen was suggesting. The political implications alone were staggering. There would be those on both Earth and Velthara who would oppose such a union. Your Majesty, surely there are others more qualified than me for such an important role, Amy said. Queen Zara stopped walking and turned to face Amy directly. You single-handedly saved a colony ship with 2,000 civilians when raiders attacked. You found a way to defeat enemies with superior numbers and better weapons. You risked your own life to save people you had never met. These actions show the kind of character I seek. Over the following weeks, Amy remained at the Veltharian court as an honored guest. She learned about their culture, their history, their hopes for the future. She found herself drawn to Queen Zara's intelligence and strength. The Queen was not just a ruler, but a visionary who truly cared about her people's future. Queen Zara also found herself increasingly impressed with Amy's character. The human woman asked thoughtful questions about Veltharian society. She showed genuine interest in learning their ways while also sharing stories of Earth and human achievements. The political situation grew more complex each day. Some Veltharian nobles demanded the Queen reconsider her decision. They argued that mixing their bloodline with humans would weaken their genetic superiority. On Earth, government officials debated whether to support Amy's mission or recall her immediately. Queen Zara called another meeting of her council. This time, Amy stood beside the throne as the Queen addressed the gathered nobles. "Our empire has grown stagnant," the Queen declared. "We have become so focused on maintaining our purity that we have forgotten how to grow. The humans have shown us something we lost long ago, the courage to reach beyond what seems possible." Commander Lyra spoke up again. "But Your Majesty, what guarantee do we have that a human hybrid will be strong enough to rule our people?" Queen Zara's eyes flashed with determination. "Because humans do not give up. When faced with impossible odds, they find a way to win. When their world is threatened, they unite to protect it. These are the qualities our future ruler will need." Amy felt the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders. If she agreed to the Queen's proposal, she would be forever changing the destiny of two species. If she refused, she might be destroying humanity's most important alliance. That night, Amy walked alone in the palace gardens, thinking about her decision. Queen Zara found her there under the light of 3 moons. "You are troubled," the Queen observed. "I'm thinking about responsibility," Amy replied, "about what it means to represent not just myself but all of humanity." Queen Zara moved closer. "And I am thinking about hope. About building a future where our peoples can grow together rather than apart." Amy looked up at the alien queen she had come to respect and admire. "If we do this, there will be challenges we cannot even imagine yet." "Yes," Queen Zara agreed. "But humans taught me that the greatest achievements come from facing the greatest challenges." Amy made her decision that night under the alien stars. She would accept the Queen's proposal and help create a new future for both their species. It would not be easy, but as Queen Zara had learned, humans did not choose the easy path when the right path was available. The announcement of their union sent shockwaves across both worlds, but it also planted the seeds of a new age where 2 very different species would learn to build something greater together than either could achieve alone.